Meet up?
No.
Oh,
Anyway,
sucks.
I went live. Hopefully it sounds decent. Is there feedback?
Yeah, there is. Well, it's because I'm in Mumble with you.
Oh. Yeah, if you want you can mute the stream, or you can just not. If you want we can not talk to Mumble.
No, that's cool.
What the hell?
I think I can hear myself breathing though.
I think that's me. Loading.
It's hilarious to hear myself like 2 seconds or 3 seconds after me saying something.
Dear Esther, I've lost track of how long I've been here, and how many visits I have made overall. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks,
Oh, I can move.
the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I've always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
So I'm guessing he doesn't fear falling.
You.
Oh, it's gross. It's like a Silent Hill toilet.
I know.
Cardio.
Oh my god. There's a chemistry thing on the wall. Do you remember what this formula is? What this chemical thing? Molecule?
Oh, hell no.
There's a C2H12345H6 something. C2H6O or something or another. Anyway. Oh, why am I so low? What happened?
What are you, crouching?
There's no crouch button. I just did it on there. What's with all the paint? Who needs this much paint?
Have you ever painted a lighthouse?
Which way to go? Left or right?
Up the hill.
You wanna go up?
Sure.
Okay, let's go up.
Do we even know this guy's name yet?
I don't think so. Whoa, hold on. Whoa.
Maybe up wasn't a good idea.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south
Don't you have
side,
a
and the
flashlight?
cliff opened up to provide
That's
him
automatic.
shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
So basically all the crouching and flashlights and anything other than looking around and moving is automatic. Okay, so this was up. I could see the cave. I think that was it.
I should hope so.
Yeah. more paint.
Oh, really likes paint.
I know. He must be one of those drug addicts who get high off of paint.
By the way he sounds, he might be.
Huh? Yeah, oh yeah. Let's see. Nice. Okay.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. Down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
A wonderful sight. The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach, all the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection. And wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its host.
So what did I miss?
My lines are just for this.
Some great
Keeping
music.
the would-be rescuers at bay.
And I'm back on the cliff.
Infection is not simply of the flesh.
No more paint?
Didn't really notice any paint this time. Another split? Is this a split? Left or right? Where should I go, left or right?
Left.
Very well.
Watch, I'm gonna lead you to a dead end or something.
I'm gonna lead you to my death. It's okay. I've accepted
Get
that
right
long
off
ago.
this cliff.
I've
We are
accepted
not
that long
like
ago.
Lot's wife, you and I. we feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the
Guess it
hermit
really
are no
didn't matter
longer
which way
laid
you
out
went.
for the taking.
Yeah, then.
I have stolen them away to the guts of this island,
It did?
where the
No, it
passage is
didn't.
all run to black,
I don't think it did.
and where we can
Oh.
light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Hmm.
Dear Esther, I met Paul.
Oh
I
boy,
made my
let's
own
go
little
swimming!
pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us,
Can you go in the water?
he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
I don't know. Am I just gonna die?
Watch, I'm gonna get you eaten or something. Can he swim?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He's doing okay.
Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Probably not a good idea. Oh, I'm scared.
I get out of the water now.
Very well. Let's see.
The cave!
Cave? Cave of Destiny.
This reminds me of the orphanage.
I would leave you presents outside your retreat, in this interim space between cliff and beach. I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted, and
Watch,
I've
you're
run
gonna
out
get
of
eaten
bread.
in the cave too.
I would row you back
This
to
cave
your
looks
homeland
amazing.
in a
Oh,
bottomless
there's my
boat,
flashlight.
but I fear we would both be driven mad by the
Paint.
chatter of the sea creatures.
Luminous Premium. Longer lasting.
Paint!
Hmm. Interesting. I have to remember to buy that brand. Obviously, it's a pretty good one. More chemistry. It's the same one.
They might be sold out if you think about it. I mean, look how much paint he had.
What is that? There's only one oxygen. Oh, okay. What is this? It looks like an eggplant. This one. I don't want to say what it looks like.
I don't even want to say what that looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks dirty. This looks like a tree. Oh, wait, okay. And this one looks.
That one looks like a tree too.
This looks kind of like a nerve ending. Looks like a nerve. I guess I passed by that one without looking at it. Oh, I just went around in a circle, didn't I? What was in this cave?
Yeah.
Oh.
Luminescent penises and trees?
Paint, not penis, paint. Luminescent penises is something you see a doctor about. Although, would make for a great story at parties. This music.
Oh, I can't listen to the music.
Oh.
So what exactly are we supposed to be looking for or doing?
I have no idea. we should just walk in the water.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness, and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy, and decided to make my temporary lodgings there.
What the
I was
hell's a
expecting
bothy?
just the aerial, and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy
Google.
permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Oh, gods. The soundtrack is pretty well, it's so well done.
Bothy is a basic shelter, usually
Oh.
left unlocked and available for anyone to use free of charge.
More chemistry. This looks... Hmm. I thought I heard something out of it. Spooky. I'm so
I keep
scared.
thinking we have to memorize all of these.
Well, I don't know. What's over here? If we have to memorize this, then anybody who never took chemistry is kind of screwed. Oh look, a paw.
I took chemistry and I can't even remember half of that.
Oh, well the first one was H6C201, I think. Yeah. Something like that.
You're such a careful gamer, I probably would have launched him off that cliff already.
Should I jump off?
Well, I meant just to see how the game works and about, like, dying and stuff.
I'll find out later. I have no idea what the like. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in this game either. So I don't know.
I think you're just supposed to wander?
Don't. Oh no. Oh, loading screen.
Like, I thought this game was like Myst or something, where you just wander and find out random things.
Dear Esther,
Loading screen!
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Who is Esther? And why does she get all these letters? And ooh, another decision, left or right?
Let's go right this time.
Okay, let's go right. So. The spooky boat. Wait, is it? I almost thought that was actually a person.
Onwards to the spooky boat.
Let's see. Yeah. You know what would throw me off so much right now? If this turned out to be like some kind of haunted game where the boat is haunted and like a ghost popped out.
I would laugh so hard and I would so want to buy that game if that happened.
It would just completely throw me off, like... I don't know. I wonder if there's paint in here. It'd be funny. This is where I get all my paint.
If there's not, The boat?
Yes. Yeah, come on. Jump. There's no jump button.
Can you climb it?
No, there's not even a use button.
Maneuver around it?
It's just up, just forward, back, left, right, and look around.
You can't just run straight into it and see if he does something?
Can you imagine if I did this in real life? Just walk up to a platform and walk into it over and over and see if I can climb it. Thunk, 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 thunk. What the hell is wrong with that kid? He plays video games! Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I want to get on the boat. How do I get on the boat?
I guess I don't want you to go on the boat.
But what if... what? Makes no sense.
Why would they put a boat in but you can't go into it?
You don't even say anything about the boat. It's just a boat. Whereas I can't even say a boot. Maybe I can... I'll go in here for a second and see. Nothing of interest. Oh, I think I see. Is that a hole in the boat? Maybe not.
I don't think you can reach it.
Yeah.
Last time we went into the water, we almost died.
There's a rock.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
So what's more fascinating, the rock or the paint?
I don't know. What is this? There's a line. Where does it go? What does that mean?
Oh, it's a line and rocks!
What does that mean? There has to be... I can't do anything. Controls. Forward, back, left, right, swim up. And zoom in. There is nothing else.
Wow. Follow the line. Or not. Another boat!
I know, but I can't get there.
Wait, it says something on the boat. The one with the hole in it.
Which one? Oh,
Turn to the left.
enter... wait.
No, not that one. That one. The big gray one.
Yeah, there is a hole. On the side, but... what is it? Enter...
No, but there's writing on it.
Yeah,
Enter, did...
It makes no sense. Did he... something drink?
I don't know.
Must get to the boat. Must get to the hole. Come on. Come on, little guy. Use your legs.
Why do you assume he's little?
These rocks. Because you can't climb up these rocks.
That's the puzzle part of this game, getting over rocks.
Just jump. Okay. Fine. Fine.
You can do it!
We'll go around. We'll go the other way. Go the long way.
Man, this guy's calves must be magnificent with the amount of walking he does.
Obviously not, because he can't jump. Wait, can you no, those rocks are fucking away. Because, you know, rocks are the biggest terror in this game. Just getting past me.
Do we even know his name yet? Did I miss that?
I don't think so.
We should name him something.
What do you want to name him?
I kind of want to name him something from Silent Hill. That's the bad part.
I've never played Silent Hill, so...
Well, only because in Silent Hill you have preferably, or not preferably, but possibly some of the most retarded characters
An imagined answer phone message.
that
The
just
tires are flat,
want to do
the
stupid
wheel
stuff half the
spins
time.
loosely, and the brake fluid has run like ink over this map, staining the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute, compromised. Where you saw galaxies, I saw only bruises cut into the cliff by my lack of sobriety.
This really is the long way around.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nowhere to go. I see that hole. No. Actually, that's it doesn't say enter. There's a word before it. It's neither, and it says something before it.
I can barely read it.
It says neither. Maybe it does say enter. It's so far. Okay. Well, we'll figure this out next time. So climb up this stupid hill. Hmm.
Where to go, where to go.
I know. This is where it came from. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is where it came from.
Are we still trying to get into the boat, or are we just exploring now?
I don't know. It came from that way, and here's this giant boat with. I have no idea.
Yeah, but this guy can't get over small little rocks.
Yeah. Maybe we walk around more. It has calf muscles will grow somewhere. That's something. Nice.
We are like obsessed with this boat.
It's the only thing of interest so far. What about this rope?
Oh, watch this boat is going to mean like nothing.
But there's so much. It's so detailed. There's a giant hole on the other side.
Well, wasn't this game based on like a boat crash? Is this our boat?
I don't know. I wish I was on a boat, so I could sing a song.
Yeah, I can't sing it.
Yeah, I'd rather not sing it. Come on, up you go. Come on, little guy. That's
Lift those legs.
okay. Fine. What to now? I guess we go back.
I guess so.
Well, hold on.
This guy really doesn't like rocks.
There was that one rock over there with a little circle on the line. Maybe that has something to do about something.
Maybe.
If only he could walk faster, goddammit.
There's no like sprint or anything?
Nope, I showed you the controls.
I had kidney stones, and you visited me in the hospital.
Oh,
After the
that's
operation,
new.
when I was still half submerged in anesthetic,
So we'll just take a
your
leisurely
outline and
stroll
your
over
speech
there.
both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape.
That's
You have
disgusting.
been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
I didn't have to hear that about his kidney stones. A house.
Where do you see a house?
You don't see it right now, I don't know what's wrong with you. Music!
I've
Like
begun my ascent
glasses?
to the green slope of the western side. I've looked deep into the mountain from the shaft, and understood that I must go up and then find the way under. I will stash the last vestiges of my civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there.
Little pig, let
Drawn by
me
the
in.
area and the cliff edge.
Is that my
There is
kidney
some form
stone?
of rebirth waiting for me there.
I hope not. That's gross.
It's a surgical things. Or surgical tools, and then a little bedpan or whatever.
That's not very sanitary.
I have no idea when the scene takes place, but I imagine the conditions aren't very sanitary. Yeah.
Look, another house.
A house.
It's up in a boot.
Cold.
The bothy was constructed originally
Bothy?
in the
Before
early
the end of this
1700s.
stream, we have to launch you
By
off a
then,
cliff, by the
shepherding
way.
had formalized into a career.
Right.
The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage
Jakobsen.
of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that
Bothy.
becoming a man of property would
God,
secure
I'm
him
gonna
a
use that
wife
from
and
now
a
on. The
lineage.
Buffy.
Donnelly records that it did.
With
He
the
caught some
accent, too?
disease from his malcontented
Yes.
goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one
It's
to
kinda hard to
carve
say it
white
without
lines
an
into the
accent,
cliff for him either.
Buffy.
Bothy.
Yeah, you just sound stupid saying it. Buffy.
Because I sound American?
Yes. Oh, more chemistry.
Stupid Americans.
What is this? I think it's the same one. Can't tell though. Oh, that's the train.
Oops.
There are arrows. So confused. More paint. And this shiny blue thing. It's hard to gonna have to see.
Paint? More of these weird drawings.
So,
3 cormorants seen at dusk. They did not
cormorants.
land. This house built of stone, built by a long dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes, my books. The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished.
So,
My limbs and
is
belly
this where we
famished.
stayed? Because he's
This
calling it my
skin,
stuff.
these
Yeah,
organs, this failing
I think this
eyesight.
is home.
When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend
Are we
into the
standing on our
caves
bed?
and follow only the
Yes.
phosphorescence home.
I was wondering if I could take a nap or something. 'Cause that'd be pretty cool. Oh, good. Oh, yes. The cormorants.
What caves was he talking about?
No idea. I assume maybe those.
Well, because he made a comment that when his battery dies, he's gonna go follow like the phosphorus light in the caves.
I'm not sure. Either we haven't gone there or the ones we went to earlier.
You mean that guy couldn't figure his way home in that big circle we went through?
I have no idea.
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a
Ew.
drunk driver. He's not to be
What's so
trusted.
ew?
Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture,
This
much of what he
syphilis.
says may have been derived directly from his fever.
Ah.
But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
So, is this just his imagination? Because that would suck if it was.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, well, yeah, we just made it up.
They found Jakobsen in early spring.
Jakobsen.
You're just
It
going
only
crazy.
just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had
No,
not
not
even begun to
Jakobsen.
decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing
boy,
under the island
frozen
when his
dead
strength
people.
began to fail is lost. He'd
Jakobsen.
struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium,
Frozen
perhaps
Jakobsen.
trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
Frozen Jakobsen trying to reach his body.
Jakobsen sickle.
I'm in a boat. Or what's left of a boat.
I'm on a boat!
God.
Wow. Really crappy boat.
You lied. You said I could. You said I wasn't. You said you couldn't sing that song.
I wasn't that's not singing it.
Oh. Sure.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg.
I did.
I think the femur is broken. It
Ow.
is clearly infected.
You did
The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the Bothy to rest,
Isn't like
but it has
hurting your
become
femur
clear
bone
that there is
possibly
only
the most
one way
painful
this is
thing you've
likely to end.
anyone can actually do?
Pretty
The medical
much.
supplies I
That's
looted
a
from the
big
trawler
bone
have
break.
suddenly found their purpose.
Yeah, no kidding, and he's
They
just
will keep me
wandering.
lucid for
and
my
it's
final
infected.
ascent.
Yeah.
Ah, this
Okay.
guy is really swimming.
I'm gonna go to this. Nice before I go to the cave. Looks potential.
Maybe there's shiny stuff in it. Is that a canyon?
I don't know. Torch.
No, wait, horse. There's rocks there. We can't climb those. You can climb over these rocks.
I know, right? What gives? What is this? Suitcase or
This is creepy.
okay. There was very much a point to this.
A suitcase.
Hmm.
Did we throw it off a cliff or something?
I guess so. My clothes are all strewn about.
Boy, we got really angry at those clothes. We showed that suitcase.
Mm-hmm. That suitcase knew not to mess with anymore. Alright, cave time. Ready for this?
Of course.
I'm scared.
Oh, be manly.
Okay. Candles. Candles are
Why is our
naturally
flashlight not turning on?
candles are naturally occurring in the wild. They light themselves on their own. Perfectly normal.
How long has this
Ooh.
candle been burning? Not very long.
This must be the phosphorescent whatever the hell.
Well, I'm scared those things are gonna fall on us.
I think I have to jump in. Ready for this?
I think you have to go down.
That's what he said.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Horse dashboard.
What? Oh, yeah.
They could make this loading screen a little more interesting.
Donnelly did not pass through the cave.
Did we fall?
You did.
From here on in, his guidance, unreliable as it
I think I
is,
just broke
has
my
gone
femur
from
bone.
me. I understand now that it is between the two of us and whatever correspondence could be drawn from the wet rocks.
But I live! And here's my broken flashlight.
Can we move?
And more naturally occurring candles in the wild. Notice that the wild actually grew a brand new one because that shorter one is about to burn out. But this is really cool. This is really pretty. Can you imagine if this happened in real life? Like how pretty this would be.
Didn't they already do a movie on it? It's called Sanctum.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Go cave diving.
Apparently,
Can we not climb up this rock either?
nope.
Oh, come on, you can do it! No, maybe you can't.
Look at all the pee. Let's go swimming.
Oh.
Okay, there's nothing much. Nothing of interest. I can approach it. No.
It's just pretty lights.
Yeesh. Okay, fine. Be that way.
I don't want you to see the pretty stuff.
Apparently not. You just want me to drown, fall off the cliff, and break my leg.
Femur bone.
Yes, I think it's done.
So what, does he just splash this paint everywhere?
You don't want to know. I don't know.
Actually, I kinda do.
Another path, and
There is no other direction, no other exit from this motorway. Speeding past this junction,
Oh,
I saw
which
you
way do you wanna
waiting at the
go?
roadside, a one last drink in your trembled hands.
ooh, look at this. It's like a machine thingy. It's like Dr. Frankenstein machine.
Look like nails.
And more nerve endings, and more fist bumps. No, I'm pretty sure that's the capacitor. Oh, it's a circuit. This is that's a resistor into I think that's a light bulb.
Well, aren't we smart?
Not really sure what that big blobby thing is. More chemistry stuff.
Exactly what you just said. Big blobby thing.
I think there's a. This isn't chemistry. This isn't chemistry. Oh, I can climb those rocks, I guess. And that's an H2. Okay. Whatever.
We're gonna
And
get quizzed on this, aren't we?
you put it all together to do this thingy you need to do. It's like a combination of biology, chemistry, and engineering so far. But not that that means. I don't even know what that means though. And what is all this? More naturally occurring candles. So confused. What does it mean?
Oh my god, growing candles! We must be very short if you think about it. We're not knocking our head on any of this.
Yeah. Maybe he's maybe he's just naturally crouching. I don't know. Should we jump? I think you have to. Wow, this is really pretty.
I
Wow.
honestly don't know.
Ah.
You can certainly try. I don't know where it's going to put you though if you die. Oh god. Oh my god, that's terrifying to watch.
Let's do it again.
Let's go again. Let's go again.
Oh, obviously I can't go there. Cleverly placed wall.
You win again, wall. We're too fat to go through there.
And we got to the other side.
Shower time?
It's always shower time.
Do we have to jump again?
I think so. That'd
Or
be
can
pretty.
you walk across? Is that a gap or? You think with all this pouring water, these candles would be out?
No, it's not. These candles are naturally existing candles. They have developed a natural evolution of immunity to water.
Boy, you'd make millions if you sold candles like that.
These mushrooms, what are these little blue things?
Are we on drugs?
I think so. They're like two-dimensional things. Yeah, they are two-dimensional things. I have no idea what they are. I'm so confused. I think they're mushrooms. I think they're supposed to be some sort of fungus.
That's gross.
Better on the ground than on my feet.
They're probably on your
I'm
feet right now. You
traversing
just
my
can't
own
see your
death
feet if you
throes.
look down.
The infection in my leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones. I swallow fistfuls of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious. The pain flows through me like an underground sea.
Wow.
Is that a fish?
That was a newspaper.
Ah, glitter. Never mind then. Hmm.
Look at all those.
Look at all this shiny stuff.
Yeah. But it looks slightly pointy too. Oh,
Whoa.
guess I can't go there.
Go
This
towards
is a
the
drowned
light.
man's face reflected in the moonlit waters. It can only be a dead shepherd who has come to drunk drive you home.
Drunk drive me home, sir. Words. Behold, Damascus taken. Damascus is taken. What does it mean?
Isn't that
That-
like a Bible thing?
Yeah. And oh my god, look at all the paint. What is this? What is this? My brain.
Oh my god.
Damascus is taken.
More shrooms!
I'm pretty keep that right now. Away from
I don't
Being
think
a
Damascus is part of chemistry.
away from being a city. And shall be a what's that? ruinous heap.
And something
And
shall
it shall be a ruinous heap.
Ah.
Yes. Where is Damascus and why?
I really like the color in here.
I know.
Oh, paint.
Yep. Is this another drop? Yes, it is. There we go. Ah!
Everybody hands up! Oh, wow.
Where am I?
There we go.
This car? Oh my god. There we go.
I can't see anything. Are we dead?
Don't think so.
Really big cave. Oh, look, light!
Yes. I'm walking toward the light. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, I definitely shouldn't have done that.
Oh, another boring load screen.
Hurry up. Oh, look, I found all the candles. And a 10.
Wait, now it's dark outside.
We spent a lot of time in there, in the cave. The moon. It's like rain. And oh my god,
I
someone
sat
took
here
this
and
as well.
watched two jets carve parallel white lines
And then
into
we're
the
gonna go
sky.
outside and turn into a
They
werewolf.
charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near
Maybe not.
Sanford and were lost. If I were a gull, I would abandon my nest and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen and suffer delusions of transcendence. I would tear the
found
bottom
the
from my boat
paintbrushes.
and sail across the motorways until I reached this island once again.
Wow. I have
There's
no,
only two.
I have no idea where to go. There's so many places to see.
Go towards the lights.
Oh my god, is that a person?
Where?
Right there.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash.
On the cliff?
Yes.
Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's
Too bad you
upholstery.
can't shout at them.
But the rest, I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder
Looks
in
like
my
one.
palm and
noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
I found drugs. Too hard to see what it is. And also a syringe. We can sell those later.
Peels here. What did we pull out?
No idea. Guy on the cliff. What did he get to? Is that even a guy? Maybe it's just a body.
He's watching us.
What a strange turn this would take
Watch,
if
it's not even a
zombies
person.
came out.
Is it be cool? As long as we get a shotgun somewhere.
Like the zombies come out and eat my brains and the game ends. Well, okay.
That would suck. Oh boy, another cave!
With just more just chemistry in there, but I like how this chemistry is actually pretty accurate. Like used proper. Oh, picture. Can't tell, but I think she's wearing a helmet, which is kind of weird because the picture looks pretty old.
Yeah. Is it cracked?
Yeah, it is. Here lies that car.
All these candles.
It served us well. No, zombie car! Yeah,
It has come to run us over.
Arrgh.
Gang, 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 gang.
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls on the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. Still life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Someone's a drug addict.
Oh, look, more writing.
Light from heaven shone around him? Shone around him. Who is him? Interesting. Very curious. It's candles naturally occurring, never burning out.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected
More
at the bottom of my
walking.
rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Oh, they're actually working on this, on the boats. Okay, that was fair. Don't do that again.
Those are all his letters, right?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna end it soon.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop soon. I'm gonna check out this hut, this little house, garage thing, shack, shanty, bothy. On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. Eggs.
Oh, wow.
Yay, eggs. Eggs. And anything here? Nope. 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 Okay.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, Okay, I'll stop here and save. And then. Is there a save button? I don't even know there's. Actually.
Look at the
F6.
menu screen.
Saving game. Game saved. Okay. Very well. Very well. We'll probably continue on either later tonight or stop.
F6. Yes.
Or continue the game tomorrow. Bam.
Bam.
Let's see, how do we stop?